This is going to be a brief video introducing the tool Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. And right now I am on the front screen of that. So to access it, you just come here to the course menu on the left-hand side and click Collaborate Ultra. And then you'll be presented back here to the screen. There's a couple of different things that you can do to start off. The very first thing is to click Create Session. And what this allows you to do is create a session. Let's just say that you wanted to have a session for each week, or if you want to create a session for a particular group in order for them to attend each week or however often they want to have a session. So you just come in here and give it a name. If you want to have a starting end date, you can do this there. If you want to allow early entry, you can control those different times there, provide a description, and then you come down here to the session settings, and the default attendee role is participant, but you can change it to either presenter or to moderator. You can allow recording downloads, moderator permissions as far as showing the profile pictures for only the moderators. And then all of these here are on by default as far as the participants sharing the audio, sharing the video, posting chat messages, drawing on the whiteboard and files, enables session telephone access. So if the participants do not have a camera, they can call into the phone number, which I will show you in a second, and they can dial in to the session. And each phone number, it's the same for each as far as the phone number. And then the actual PIN code that they put in, that's going to be different. So that's generated differently for each course. And then you can also set up private chat. So once you do all of that, if you would like to create a session, put all that information in, make those necessary changes, and then click save. But if you would not like to create sessions and you just want to join the main course room, you come here to the right, session options, click that, and then click join course room. And here is that phone number that you would dial in order to get access. And it's the 571 number. I think I had said earlier there was a 1-800 number. So it's 1-571-392-7650. And then here's the PIN code that you put in. So right now I'm going to go ahead and join the course room. And I'm going to allow my internal microphone to be used. And now I am in the main room. So the very first thing that I would suggest you do is come up here to the open session menu panel to the left and click start recording. So if you would like to have these recordings saved, that is the very first thing that you do is click start recording. Once you click it, you will get a notification up here and on the right hand side that the session has begun to record. And then once the session has concluded, you come back here to that same session menu panel, and instead of saying start recording, it'll say stop recording. And then once you do that, depending on how long the video or your session actually is, it saves. And I'm going to show you later on where that video will be saved. Use your phone for audio. It'll be the same exact phone number I just showed previously along with the PIN. If you want to report an issue, you do so here. If you want more information about Collaborate, you do so here, Collaborate Help, and then the privacy policy. Over at the bottom, you have your share audio button. So in the event that whenever you allow them to have access to your microphone, it doesn't turn on automatically, this is where you'll go. So you click the share audio, your audio will be shared. Same with the video if you want to be seen to your participants. And then this is the raise hand option. Over here to the bottom right, you have your Collaborate panel. And this is where all of your features are going to be housed for the Collaborate tool. Here's the chat log, so you can have a chat separate for moderators and for everyone as well. And then you would just type it here. You have an attendees tab. It'll show everybody that is in the room. And you can also change their attendees controls over here. And it's just the captioner for now, but if you have the participants that are coming in here, you can change them to moderator or presenter right here in this shortcut. Share content. You can share a blank whiteboard. You have all kinds of different tools up here, pointer, pencil, shapes, text box, clear everything out, and then you can change the colors here. Keep in mind on the other end where the participants are viewing their information, when you zoom in and zoom out over here, it's only for your screen only. So if they would need to zoom in or zoom out on their end, they need to come here to the control area and change it accordingly. I'll come here and stop sharing the whiteboard. You can share your application or screen. I'm not going to do that right now because it's going to create some errors. But if you want more information about this, then contact one of the instructional designers. But this feature does work. It allows you to, let's say, share your screen if you wanted to share something that's actually inside of the course. You can do so here and you'll be able to select that. And then once you select it, just go into the course and then they'll be able to see exactly what you're seeing on your screen. Share files. This is where you can share your PowerPoints, PDF files, or your images. So you would come here, choose one of your files. Choose this one here. Give it time to load. As you can see, the file is converting depending on how big the file is. So once it's done, it'll highlight. You click Share Now. And now the document is being shared to your participants. Once you're finished with that, click the Stop Sharing button at the top right. And then you can go back to the other options here in the menu. Polling, it is not as intuitive as other polling tools that you may have used, but it is still effective. So you can come in here and ask multiple choice or yes and no questions. You can actually turn on a timer. So let's say you have these participants doing a presentation. You can actually adjust the timer and they'll be able to see how long they've been going or how much time they actually have left. And then the last part, as far as this area, is the breakout groups. And you can break out everybody that's in the room into different groups, and you can allow attendees to switch groups. And once you start it, then they are communicating with their group members themselves. And then you, as the moderator, can jump in and out of each group and participate with the chat as well. The last thing here on the right-hand side is the My Settings. This is similar to what you had saw previously on the main Collaborate Ultra page. You can set up your camera and microphone if you haven't already done so. Here's the phone number and PIN again. You have notification settings. Someone joined or left the group or session. Someone posts a chat message, closed captioning. Somebody raises their hand. And then you have those same session settings that were on the main menu as well. You can turn these on and off as you wish. So that is a very brief overview of what Blackboard Collaborate is. So if you have any other questions, please reach out to one of your instructional designers and we will be happy to give you more information about it. Thank you.